guess what I'm doing? I'm babysitting. So we are organizing money right now. Me and my neighbor's daughter. She's 3. It's nap time for the little one. Look at my hair. I need to take a shower. But it's really pretty here. My neighbor lives on the river, and he's got a huge window, so sunshine's just beating in. It's really nice. I like nap time. So I just got the appeal back, and it was denied. So my grade is a C in constitutional law, and it is what it is. So that would be an emoji sad face right now, but whatever. I tried, and I'll just keep trucking. So I had a good cry. I have amazing women friends who they're just loving and supportive and life-giving. And so I got this really affirming, just acknowledgement and feedback. Not placating or anything like that, but yeah, that sucks. You tried hard and you were kicked down twice. So it actually felt really good. And the cry felt good, and now back to business. I can't babysit. I can't get the homework done while I'm watching a little girl, and I can't ignore her. That doesn't work either. That's not okay. So in the future, I will not be able probably to watch her unless I don't have that much done to do, because I didn't get almost anything done today with her, and then I spent an hour crying. So now I'm picking up David, and I'm going to try to make him come to the grocery store with me and sit and study. I'll probably get some nagging about that, but I'll try it, see what happens. So I just picked David up, and I talked him into going to Martin's with me, and he did not want to sit with me, but I told him I wouldn't buy him any food unless he sat at the same table with me. And so he argued for about 10 minutes, but he's given in. He's buying food, and we're going to sit at the same table. His backpack and his caramel macchiato. So I'm pretty excited to do homework and hang out with my little boy, although he'll probably just whine and tell me he wants to go home. It's okay, I don't mind. Today isn't good. Look at my hoodie. Look at this. That's how I feel. So I'm at Martin's in Napanee because my friend Art is in town, which makes me really excited to see. We're meeting in Napanee for lunch. So I just drove this morning to Napanee Martin's to do homework. Their internet doesn't work here, and I need internet to do homework. So, sorry, hoodie. So that's challenging. My son and I were in the bathroom this morning. He told me he lost the top retainer. He couldn't find it. So I go with him I go in his room to look for it, and he runs behind me. So clearly he's hiding something. He doesn't want me to look. He's anxious, grabbing the blanket. I didn't even search the whole room. I just found a phone under his pillow with earbuds. He's not allowed to have phones in his room at night or screens, and really in his bedroom. I just think screens should be in public spaces, and kids don't need screens at night. So, but he wouldn't tell me the code to check it. So that freaks me out a little bit, maybe a lot. And then I just feel anxiety around some of the relationships in my life. It's probably because Elkhart's a small town. I don't talk about people overall. If there's any way that people could figure out who it is, I just try to avoid that, because unless it's good, because I don't have any reason to cause problems or hurt anyone in our small town. But it's just I'm just feeling anxiety around relationships. I don't usually feel any I guess I just usually feel really blessed and happy. And I have this unhealthy relationship in my life that I try to get rid of, and it's created these other unhealthy like dynamics around it, and so that just feels yucky. And then I worry about Serenity. Like, I haven't heard from her family or anything, and I haven't called. I've tried to get a hold of her on social media, but like, I just don't. I miss her, and I don't know how she's doing, and I probably should call, but there's like something, like, I don't feel like they want me to, the dad, so I just don't. But that's tough. I don't know, like, I'm just feeling off today, and so like that exists, this like yuck, and then on top of it, I can't even do my homework right now. And I could go to McDonald's for internet, except that I already bought a coffee. I don't like to waste money. I mean, I probably need to just to do my homework, or I could like handwrite, but it's so much stuff. And I tried to write this earlier. I think I might have taken it. I think I have to read like 70 pages today for crim law. Like, it's over the top the amount of reading she has us doing this week. So I need to be able to start. Okay. So here's what happened with my little boy. All day it's like driving me crazy that he like directly told me no, and what in the world is he hiding? And so like there's all sorts of layers of stuff going on with me, but like I trust my gut, my instinct, and so I just go with that. So I finish lunch studying all that. I get in my car and I'm not sure. Like, I'm thinking about going to the school, but I'm not positive. And I sit down and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the school. So I drive to the school. I'm an hour early. I just sit in the car and read. I text the people that normally pick him up from school every day that I'll be picking him up today. So he doesn't know I'm picking him up, and he walks out of the school, and I just like roll up. And you can see in his face, he's like, oh shit. But he keeps it like a straight face. In his brain, he's like, oh shit. So gets in the car and he's like, why are you here? Silence. I've got the music off, like it's just silence. And I realize this is psychological warfare, and I'm 40. So you think you're stubborn and you tell your mother no, 13-year-old? Bring it. Mom, why are you here? Why are you here? It keeps asking. And I'm like, what's the code to the phone, David? Won't answer. He starts like, where are you taking me, Mom? Where are you taking me? So like probably about 20 minutes in the ride. Mom, where are we going? So the whole time, like, he tries to be cool, and he'll sit there and he'll be silent for like a minute or two, and then he can't take it anymore, and he asks me again. So I know, like, I'm winning, but then also, like, I don't know that I'm winning. I think I'm winning. That's probably better. So about 20 minutes in the ride, he asks again, Mom, where are you taking me? The police station, David. Is it an option for you to have phones and for me not to have access to them? You are 13. No, you're right. It's not an option. I just turn around straight-faced and we keep driving. Still doesn't want to tell me the code. So I'm like, okay. So we get to downtown, which is like 5 minutes from the police station, and he's like, I'll tell you, Mom. I'll tell you the code. I'm like, okay. So what the phone was, it was one of my dad's old phones. It's not a phone we use anymore. Like, I had it like tucked away. I didn't even know. So he had gotten it without me knowing it. Set up a code on it, which isn't allowed. Like, he's required to like let me search any phone, any screen, anytime I want, and tell me every single password that's on them. House rule. So we get home, gives me the password, I search it. I don't find a thing. I'm gonna have someone else who knows Galaxy phones look over it real quick just to double check. But I didn't find that he did anything he wasn't supposed to. So yay. Got through all of it, and it turned out okay. And I outsmarted the 13-year-old. Happy snowy day. So guess what I did? I wore my coat. I wore my snow boots. I didn't wear a hat or gloves. It's because it got nice, and I forgot how to act in the winter. So it is coming down, and I don't know. Like, I love spring and I love summer, But there's this part of me that just like, I appreciate the beauty of the snow, and I like that it makes us slow down a little. And even though we got a little taste of kind of spring coming for a minute, I don't mind that it's snowing today. So clearly it's, can you see here? Empty. The parking lot's empty. So it must be spring break for the college students. But law school students at Cooley do not get a spring break. So the campus is nearly empty. I feel like the roads were so bad when I was driving here that I considered like, maybe this isn't safe. But once I got a little into Michigan, they were fine. And now I'm here, I'm like, it's like school's not even happening today. I could have stayed home. I mean, of course it's happening though. I'm here. Happy Thursday. So I want to put my vlog up 2 days ago, but I, too much homework. So that's 79 pages I was supposed to have read for the class today. And Tuesday I'd gotten 41 of them read. Because it's not just reading, like you got to take notes and process and like look vocabulary up and like study law, like what the laws are and the rules, and make sure I'm understanding and taking notes. And so it's reading and, I don't know, processing or whatever. So I got 41 done Tuesday. Last night I got home at like 8 from school all day, and I was able to read 24 more pages. So do that math. 13 pages I was supposed to have read for class today, I will not have read. But I did my best. But the non-stop reading means that I have not been able to put my vlog on. So I wanted to put it up Tuesday, and today is Thursday, and it's not happening. I'm also at McDonald's line, and like, I just want some food. Whenever I want food at McDonald's, I end up sitting here for 10, 15 minutes. I'm like, I could have went to a restaurant. That's okay. It's so beautifully snowing out today again. Yesterday, let's see. I don't know if you can see it very well. Oh, it doesn't flip, I forgot. Oh, you can see the sea right, right, let's see. Right there. You can see the snow out my back window. The roads were pretty bad, and it was like coming down with low visibility. 15 minutes, give or take, into Michigan. It was fine. No snow. I mean, there was like a light, like powder in the ground, but it wasn't actually actively snowing, and the roads were dry. So that was lucky. That was actually, I appreciate it, because like at one point driving from Elkhart to school, when I first left the Elkhart area, like it was so bad I was considering like, is this even safe? I kept trucking through, and thank goodness I did, because there was no anything. Okay, let you know how the day goes. So this is a Thursday, and I usually have all my contracts homework done. Not today, because after the gym, I met my mom and son for dinner at Callahan's, and their Wi-Fi wasn't working, so I couldn't do very much while I was there. And after we ate, I came home to do work. But since my son doesn't have a screen, he's walking around with books again. That makes me happy. And he came and like laid next to me while I did my homework. Well, of course, what happened was we fell asleep. So no homework done tonight.